It's Friday, June 30th, last day of the month, and we're back with more Sip2Tally Power Rankings, and we're talking about our number 28th ranked team today. And sadly, this is going to be one of those episodes where one of my friends are probably going to be mad at me. I was asked the question Wednesday, how long am I going to wait to see the Carolina Panthers by Britney? Today's that day. Not very long, Britney. Sorry. The number 28 team on my list is the Carolina Panthers. Sorry, B. And when he asked me that, like, the paper was sitting right in front of me, and I couldn't really say anything because I didn't want to give it away. But today's that day, B. I have them ranked as my 28th ranked team, and they're in the rebuild phase because they've had so much bad luck with quarterbacks over the last couple of years. But they potentially have their guy, but you can't really put stock in potential. You got to go with what they got and what has been proven. So let's dive into it and get into it. So I appreciate you guys for coming back. I hope you enjoy today's episode and the rest of your weekend, because we have 2 episodes coming out this weekend. Also, Saturday and Sunday we'll have 27 Saturday and 26 Sunday. So make sure you have your notifications on so you'll be able to know when those come out or will premiere Saturday and Sunday. Let's get into the Carolina Panthers. Let's start with the quarterback room. Obviously, that's where it all begins. All right, for their quarterback room, in which we talked about it a minute on their show, Lunch Break Hot Take Show, Wednesday. I have them ranked 24th in the quarterback room. Now, they have a young Matt Corral in that room. They have an old Andy Dalton in that room. And they have a extremely young Bryce Young. And like I told Brodney, I assume Bryce Young's going to start from the jump. Andy Dalton can and probably will be an extension of the coach in that room. I don't expect Andy Dalton to play unless something happens to Bryce Young. And honestly, if I'm the coach, I'd play Matt Corral before I played Andy Dalton, just to keep it young and to keep just to keep my future going up. That's me, but that's me, and I'm probably crazy, but I have them ranked 24th, and I put all the rookie QBs on the same level because they haven't done anything. And when I say rookie QBs, the 3 main rookie QBs, and that's Bryce Young, that's Anthony Richardson, that's CJ Stroud. I think all 3 of them are going to start. They haven't done anything, so I can't give them very much stock. But I think Andy Dalton behind Bryce Young is good. I think that's a good backup, even though I said I wouldn't play him, but they probably will if something happens. So I think Bryce Young is better. Like yesterday's episode, we talked about the Commanders. I think Bryce Young is better than what the Commanders got at quarterback. So I'm just say it like that. I think having Bryce Young is better than having Sam Howell at quarterback. I'm gonna just throw it out there. That's why that is what it is. Hate me or love me, the underdog's on top, and I'm gonna shine. I'm sorry, quoting rap lyrics. Let's go to the running back room. Running back room, I got them at number 23. In that running back room, they have Miles Sanders coming in from Philadelphia, Super Bowl champion, so he brings a different pedigree to that room. Chuba Hubbard, Raheem Blackshear, and Spencer Brown. Chuba Hubbard's in year 2 or 3, if I'm not mistaken, played in all 15 games, had just under 500 yards, 2 TDs. So he's had some carries, not really a proven commodity yet, but he'll be there to be a backup to Miles Sanders just in case something happens. The 2 guys behind him don't really have much stock into him. Blackshear had 77 yards last year. Is Hubbard a guy that can catch the ball at the backfield? Let's see. Hubbard had 14 catches last year for 171 yards. So I guess if need be, he can get you on some screens and maybe some check downs and things like that. Wide receiver room. I have them ranked 31st. Now you're probably gonna wonder, like, why you have them so low? Because I think Adam Thielen is 78 years old. I think DJ Chark is not very good. He's just fast. I think Terrence Marshall is bust. I think their best receiver is Jonathan Mingo. I think their best receiver is Jonathan Mingo, and he's a rookie. I think Damiere Byrd is not very good. He's just fast. Laviska Shenault is gadget guy. Shi Smith, yeah. I think Adam Thielen's job for Carolina Panthers is to teach Jonathan Mingo how to be a pro. I think Mingo is going to develop a relationship with Bryce Young, and they're going to be for at least 4 years. At least 4 years. They're going to be hell to deal with. Them two. Bryce Young and Jonathan Mingo. That's how much I believe in Jonathan Mingo. But he's one guy. He's just one guy. I think the rest of their receivers are. I don't think Thielen got it no more. I just don't. I think DJ Chark is at that cliff, kind of like I talked about C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I think that's the end of it. And Terrence Marshall really, I was high on Terrence Marshall coming out of LSU, but he ain't showed me nothing. I think Mingo is going to take over that number one role, and I think Marshall's probably going to start, but I think Mingo is going to be the guy. And I really love Mingo. I do. The rest of them cats, I don't. So, and Brandon's probably gonna not come on any of my shows anymore, but I just got to be honest. My bad, B. Sorry. The tight end room, I got him at 17, and then you probably looking like, well, how you got the receivers at 31 and the tight end at 17? I really like Hayden Hurst. I know he old as dirt, but I really like what he brings to the team. I like his energy. I like his athleticism. I like his effort. I like how hard he plays. I like Hayden Hurst. I do. I really do. It's just the only problem is he just started his NFL career late because he went and played baseball. But I do like what Hayden Hurst brings to the team. I think Hayden Hurst will be a good security blanket for Bryce Young for a year or two, and then I think he'll be too old to do anything because I think Hayden Hurst is approaching 30 if he's not 30 right now. So, but I like Hayden Hurst. And, behind Hayden Hurst, they have Ian Thomas, Tommy Temple, and Giovanni Ricci. But I really like Hayden Hurst. And Hayden Hurst has got them to 17 because I personally really like Hayden Hurst. And that's why it's called more Sip2Tally's Power Ranks. Now, let's take a look at their O-line room. I have their O-line room ranked as number 15. Take a look at some of the guys in their O-line room. Akeem Ekwonu, projected starters, Brady Chisholm as left guard, center Bradley Bozeman, former Raven, solid guy, right guard Austin Corbett, right tackle Taylor Morton. But I'm looking for a name that I don't see. Cam Irvin is a solid backup. Chandler Zavila is listed as a fourth string guy that played with Akeem Ekwonu at NC State. I expect him to really move up this depth chart. Maybe not this year and start beside Akeem. Maybe later on this year start beside Akeem. But I think their chemistry, because they played right beside each other at NC State, I think their chemistry is really going to show. And they're going to be able to, them beside each other, working together is going to be better than Akeem and Christensen working beside each other. It's just when you know somebody, you know their tendencies, and you know their quirks, and you know how to work well with the guy. I think that chemistry is going to get together, and he's going to shoot up the depth chart. Right now, they got him listed as fourth string. I don't think he's going to stay there. Now, I don't know if he's hurt or not, but I don't think he's going to stay there. So, but right now, I have them listed as the 15th ranked offensive line group because I really like Akeem. I really like that other tackle, and I'm Bozeman as a center. I really like him too. So let's go on to the defensive side of the ball. They're a 3-4 team. So now we're going to talk about 5 guys on their front, not just 4. We're going to talk about their nose tackle, their 2 defensive ends, and their 2 outside linebackers. So let's get into that. I have them ranked as the 18th. 18. Now let's talk about some of the names that they have. Defensive end. Let's start from the inside. Nose tackle Shy Tuttle. Defensive ends, Derek Brown from Auburn, Henry Anderson, and then their outside linebackers, Brian Burns, a.k.a. Spider-Man, and the other outside linebacker, Shaq Thompson. So that's a formidable group, especially with Brian Burns. Brian Burns is, in my opinion, an absolute superstar. He's one of the reasons that I have them ranked as high as they are, even though those other guys are okay. Brown hasn't reached the potential that I think he has in him yet, but I think it is there. I think this is a year that he can come out and do some of the things that he did at Auburn. And with as much attention as Brian Burns is going to get, this is a year for him and Shaq Thompson to just come out and go crazy, because Burns is a certified star in my eyes. Moving up to their linebackers, I have their linebacker group ranked 16th. I really like their linebacker group. I really like Frankie Louvi. Before I started this power rankings thing, there's a video I did out with Frankie Louvi. I think he had 12 or so tackles and 3 sacks versus the Falcons this year, or 2 sacks, something like that. And I like Frankie Louvi. I like his ability to run around. I like his ability to change directions. I like the way he plays with his hands versus guards trying to get up to the second level and block him. So their linebacker group it's not bad. Not bad at all. And I have them ranked at 16, not 18. I'm sorry. 16, not 18. I have their D-line edge group at 18. And then their linebacker group at 16. Sorry about that if I said that wrong. Excuse me. Now let's get to their cornerback room. Their cornerback room, and they have Deontay Jackson, who's lightning fast. C.J. Henderson as his backup, and J.C. Horn on the other side. Jeremy Chin is his backup, but Jeremy Chin can play pretty much every position in the defensive secondary. And I have their cornerback room ranked 20th. Reason being, Deontay Jackson is fast. He hasn't put a lot on tape. J.C. Horn on the other side is the guy. C.J. Henderson is a young guy also, but you play Carolina, just don't throw at Horn. Throw at Jackson and throw at whoever else is out there. And that's the reason why Jeremy Chin is listed as a backup corner, because you just don't throw at Horn and you pick on the other cats. And that's why I have them ranked at 20. And then that safety room, they have Von Bell, who will knock your head off, like completely off, and then kick it around like a soccer ball. That's what Von Bell does for you. Von Bell's a linebacker playing safety. And then Xavier Woods, and I have them ranked as the 29th safety room, because really, as far as coverage guys, I don't think they have the great coverage. But Von Bell will hit you and then scare you to run routes. That's what he'll do. But if you can get him in coverage situations, I think you got him. And as far as Xavier Woods, I don't know much about Xavier Woods. And I have them ranked 29th in the safety room. So to wrap this thing on up, their average came out to be 22.6667, which puts them at 28 on my list and my more Sip2Tally power rankings. The Carolina Panthers are my 28th ranked team. The highlights for the Carolina Panthers are their O-line, ranked 15th. The lowlights for them is that safety room. And, their quarterback room is the biggest question mark for me, because we don't know what we're going to get out of Bryce Young. He could be very good. He could be very bad. But, they got a rookie quarterback, so you just don't know. Sorry, B, I know you thought you was going to be weeks before you saw your team, but they got put up here in the first week, and it's mainly because they got a rookie quarterback. But just as well as I do, y'all been looking for a quarterback for a minute. I think y'all got one, but he got to put something on the grass first before I can really put some not stocked. I totally screwed that word up. Put some stock into what he has for your team. But I think you guys are on the up and up, and in a year or two, I think you guys will be a power in that division. And honestly, even though I have you guys ranked at 28, I'm probably going to have some other guys ranked higher than, well, not probably. I do have some other teams in that division ranked higher. You have a chance to win that division. And if some things fall right, depending on the play of your quarterback, you probably could win that division. Probably. Honestly. Might. Maybe. It's a good possibility you could win that division, even being ranked as low as I have you ranked. But thank you guys for coming out, man. I appreciate it. Again, this is Team 28. 27 and 26 will be coming up this weekend, so make sure you tune in. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell so you can be notified. And again, I appreciate you for coming through. See y'all soon. Coach Evans out. More Sip to Tally. Peace.